My name is Randy Hill, and my experience with Life Unplugged is something very unique, where it's an environment where men, tough guys, get together and are not tough guys. And it was an experience that was just an overwhelming feeling of being safe and being able to be transparent with other men and talk about our struggles, talk about the things that we worry about, the things that we are fearful of, but also the things that we are encouraging each other about. It was a wonderful experience.
I was invited to go to the Women's Wellness Retreat, and I was floored. I had no expectations. I knew very few people there, and yet women from all over the country, every walk of life, some women struggling, some women in a good season, and yet we organically just came around each other and made it safe to process deeper things. I loved the group facilitation. It was creating space to go deeper and at a level that most of the time we don't get in our everyday lives. I developed lifelong friends through it. There was a bougie chef, and it was on the beach. It was an incredible experience. I'm glad I got to be a part of it, and if you know of anyone who is a female who needs to get plugged in with this ministry.
I think for me, being here and having that realization that the self-awareness that, you know, I have to be the best version of myself for my spouse, and that's what I think that was the biggest takeaway for me, is that working on myself within our marriage to be the best person for my wife. Not everything is always going to be perfect in life. You know, you got to work on these things. You have to do it in a safe environment where you feel safe, and this is what that is. Really made me feel safe to talk about things and be vulnerable when I, normally wouldn't be. And I was able to do that pretty easily, actually, because I felt everybody's story, and I felt so impelled to tell my story. When we do kind of get, when life gets the best of us, we have the information and people as well to reconnect with and kind of hold each other accountable. So.
We've been asked what was the most impactful thing about our marriage conference and fundraising event that took place this past September for our Life Unplugged team. And honestly, I can say it was seeing couples gather from around the nation to reconnect. We saw them rediscover each other and things about their own life that they needed to work on, and renewing in their relationships.
It was great seeing couples laugh, cry, and be challenged where they're at. But then we just had incredible speakers for our sessions, great food. It was a time that was transformational for the marriage, but impactful for their future. We look forward to providing more events just like